image of my name is worthy to receive. And then this. You see, your worship is applied in one dimension, but it manifests itself in another dimension. What do you mean? It was applied in liquid form. But all of a sudden, the odor or the aroma started filling the house, and now it's gas. And here Martha is over in the kitchen cooking. Who is worthy? That's Spiker. My great-grandmother. My great-grandmother told me who is worthy. My mother used to tell me about the only way we could get what Spiker. The only way we can use this is if someone's worthy. And she follows the odor, the beautiful, magnificent worship. And she sees Jesus. And she sees Mary applying. You see, nobody else in the room was looking at what Mary was doing except the thief. If you read the story, Judas Iscariot said, whoa, 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 what are you doing? What are you doing? We can sell it and give the money to the poor. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Anybody that's a thief will always pay attention to something that's costly. But everybody else was looking at Mary, or at Jesus rather. They had their eyes fixed on him. They weren't looking at Mary, but they were looking at Jesus. You see, your worship will always draw attention to the one that is being worshipped. That's the way worship is designed. So they weren't looking at Mary, but now they were looking at Jesus. He is worthy. He is worthy. He is worthy. Can I tell you, young people, that whenever you're going through something in your home, if you'll just begin to worship God, your parents who are fighting tooth and nail over in the other room, Spiker, I smell the aroma of worship. Can I tell you, husbands and wives, if your children are driving you madly insane, if you would begin to worship, something begins to fill the atmosphere and the aroma of Spiker. Because it always draws attention to the one being worshipped. And I think this morning that God desires for us to worship Him in a way that our faith can be stretched. Would you lift your hands in this place right now? Why don't you take that worship and apply it to the feet of Jesus? Because see, whenever you take that worship and you apply it to the feet of Jesus, that you need Him to do, He responds. Take that worship this morning. Take that worship this morning and take it to the feet of Jesus. It's costly. It's very valuable, your worship. And as you respond to that, I have finally found someone that my whole lineage is worthy of. I have finally found the resurrection and the life. Let me take my hair and let me anoint your feet. Let me. See, God's even calling some of you right now, but you're in that place to where you're not really sure. You might be like Martha, and you're in that place where if you'd only been here, my brother mother would not have died. My question to you this morning, is He worthy of your worship? Is He worthy of that costly ointment that you've had stored in the corner? Because if He is, why don't you just come to the feet of Jesus and apply it this morning? As we stand across this place, He is worthy. Yes, He is worthy. He is holy. Yes, He is holy. Why don't you take your worship right now and step out from where you're at and bring it. Let it be manifested in one dimension, but or applied in one dimension, but let it manifest itself in another dimension. If your children need it, why don't you apply it? Let it be made manifest in another dimension. Let it be applied in the liquid form, but let it fill the aroma of the air. You see, the thing about Mary is that she didn't stand there to anoint. She had to get down on a level of that which she was going to anoint. We've got to get down to the level